Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rob. Welcome to the Kinetic Rugby League channel. We've got State of Origin Game 2 coming up in about 15 minutes time. For those wondering, it is in the description. No, the game will not be shown. I don't have the rights to show it. You will not be able to find the game anywhere on YouTube. It's just not going to happen. So, that's a pre-warning for you. Just so you know. But if anyone wants to recommend places to go actually watch the game, feel free to do so in the chat. But I'll be commentating as we go, so if you can't access the game, I'll be doing commentary, or at least a bit of play-by-play, so you know what's going on. But I hope everyone is splendid today. It's 10:50 AM, the suit's back on, special occasion. But I hope you like the new layout. I've tried something new for the World Cup games. I did an Australia game, actually, against Turkey for the World Cup, so I'm doing FIFA World Cup streams too. But I'm trying something different. So the numbers are up on screen as well. But if you guys have a prediction, throw it in the live stream chat. Let me know your thoughts. A margin, an exact score. Have a go. There's a poll in the chat as well. 14 votes, 86% have gone with the Blues to win. There's 15 votes now to 80%. I'm hoping as well that I could possibly hit 1,000 live viewers for this. In Game 2 last year, I hit 920. So if you can, click the thumbs up button. Maybe share it with other people as well. If you can at least click the thumbs up button, helps it to get out there to more people. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you're active in the chat as well, that helps to get out there too. Howdy Finn, good morning, good to see you. New South Wales has the most W's in the league with Queensland, no cap and no trophy. Interesting statistics. So I'll do a run through the team list now, and I'll do one more before we get started. So, starting with the New South Wales Blues. In the backs, they have Tedesco, Toto, Cooler, Staggs, Nwangani Tawaze, Moses, and Cleary. The forwards are Haas, Robson, Barnett, Young, Lucas, and Yo. The bench is Murray, Radley, Fanua Blake, Coruscant, Strange, and Bostock. Head coach is Laurie Daly. In the backs, for the Queensland Maroons, they have Ponga, Cobbo, Toya, Tabai Fidel, Fafita, Munster, and Walker. The forwards are Flegler, Grant, Farsu Malawi, Nicola, Capewell, and Cotter. The bench is Plath, Collins, Finifeuaki, Liero, Walsh, and Taulangi. Head coach is Billy Slater. Hey! Ponga started last week, so Walsh wasn't even in the squad last week, so they brought him in, but is an option off the bench, which I think is a good idea. Already at 59, been live 2 minutes. I know. Up to 78 now as well. But yeah, if you could click the thumbs up button, that does massively help. Thank you very much. Would be greatly appreciated, folks. Okay. But yeah, if you guys have any predictions, throw it in there. Let me know your thoughts. I'll go through my predictions in a sec as well. I'll let you know. Let you know mine. All right. So very shortly, I'll do my predictions. There is a predictions video out for this round of the NRL, which includes this game too. But if you want to go check out the latest video on the channel, you can do. Have a look at the predictions. If you want for betting, maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. Ready for England tonight? I certainly am. I'm ready. I'm excited. I've only done 3 games so far. The most boring one was France versus Senegal. That was the most boring game of the 3 that I've done. Haiti, Scotland was more exciting. I mean, it might be because I had more people watching. Like, didn't really have that many people for the game last night. But Australia, Turkey was fun. It was class. It was a hell of a strike. He had a rough first half, though. Like, some of those touches were bad. But yeah, he had a rough first half. Stepped up in the second. Both teams started getting out their shell a little bit because they actually had to go score. So, that helped. Anyway, the poll is at 42 votes, 62% of the Blues to win. So, for my prediction for this one, here are the notes. It's a little bit long-winded, but we'll get there together. As a group, as a family. Dominic Toretto. So, Blues versus Maroons, starting with players in and out. For New South Wales, they have Brayley, McLean, Saifiti, Burton, and Crichton out, with Coruscant, Lucas, Bostock, Nwangani Tawaze, Moses, and Haas in. For Queensland, they've got Mam, Shibasaki, and Carrigan out, while Lukey, Finifeuaki, Talangi, and Walsh come in. Now, in Game 1, Queensland were clearly the better side for most of the game, basically until the red card for Ponga. They were better at getting up the field through carries. They made decent meters towards the edges as well, and in the red zone, they were quick and clean in possession. Now, later in the game, a little bit before the red card, the Blues were starting to pick up a little bit of momentum because they needed to come out of their shell a bit as well, since they were chasing the game from pretty much the very start. But they struggled to get up the field. The kick from Cleary wasn't helping either until his late 40-20 in the second half. And in attacking positions, the Blues were very flat and uninspiring. And for Game 2, there are some changes I do like and some that I don't like. I don't like the fact that New South Wales' best player from Game 1, Ethan Strange, has lost his place to Mitch Moses, someone who didn't pair well with Cleary for any of the 3 games last year. And I think losing Brayley, who arguably made New South Wales more threatening from dummy half when he came on a few weeks ago, is a tough one, although Coruscant is a quality replacement, so that kind of makes up for it. I do like the inclusion of Nwangani Tawaze. The Blues actually have a proper aerial threat on the wing at this point, and with Haas coming in, they've got a more productive prop in the squad for post-contact meters, line break potential, quick play the balls, and offloads. New South Wales need to recognise much earlier that if they're losing the battle through the middle again, they can't just be staying in the cycle, going back and forth, and it isn't going to work unless they actually look like a real threat for line breaks, which they weren't last time out. For Queensland, I like that they've kept their squad mostly the same, considering they were the better team, so that makes sense. With the minor changes, they've got Nikora in the back row and Cotter at lock, where Cotter can get involved a lot more on both sides of the ball. Defensively, offensively, I think he can get through a ton of work through the middle this week. Queensland could focus on being direct again, which worked in Game 1, and if it works again, they could put Sam Walker into good positions for this game to kick towards the corners. And he kicked very well in Game 1, better than Cleary in my opinion, which helped to keep New South Wales pinned back in the corners and restricting them for territory. Now for Game 2, there are a few things that help me lean one way over the other. Point number 1, the Blues have a new spine, and we don't know if it works, but we have seen Moses and Cleary struggle together before in State of Origin, while Queensland had kept the same spine that ran the game well in the halves, created opportunities on the edges with Ponga, and through the middle with Grant. So there's cohesion there for Queensland. 2, Queensland have greater impact options off the bench. Now, Fanua Blake is the only major threat through the middle for the Blues. I don't really trust Murray or Radley to have that much of an impact up front, if I'm honest. Fanua Blake struggled early on for the Blues last game, but he's the only real impact option off the bench. While Collins and Fidifayuaki are available for Queensland, they've also got Walsh there if needed as well, and Plath, who is clearly built for State of Origin. Point number 3, consistency with positions. New South Wales have a few guys playing on... I can't read my own... New South Wales have a few guys playing on sides of the field they won't be as comfortable with. Got there eventually. I typed this up, by the way. In the halves, Moses will likely play down the left-hand side, which he isn't used to. Young and Lucas both play on the left side in the back row, so one will have to move to the right. So in terms of defensive cohesion or how comfortable they are in defensive positions on the opposite side to normal, that could be an issue. But for Queensland, they have guys in positions they're comfortable with on the correct side as well. Although Walker has played on the left this season for the Roosters, typically he's been on the right side for most of his career, and they can build some cohesion as a unit as well. Now, overall, I think there's more creativity and confidence in the Maroons. They're willing to take more risks when needed, and they're smart in possession, and Slater seems to be better at game planning. So, for prediction, I've gone with the Maroons to win by 1 to 12 points, scoreline of 28-16, and anytime try score is Selwyn Cobbo. We're done. Okay, there we go. Howdy, Jack. Good to see you, mate. I'm not doing too bad, thank you. Morning, sir. Just got back from Blackburn to catch this. Went at 4 to make sure I was home to watch this. Fair dues. Fair news. I appreciate the hustle. Personal Queensland win, so we get to decide it. I'm on board with that. What do you think of the England RL development squad? I'm personally not a fan of all the Aussies in it. I'm fine with it. I think if you recall the squad that I mentioned last week, there's only 2 missing, I think. That's Umaila Hanley and Kai Taylor-Ray. From the overall squad that I want, like the 17-man squad, it's only missing Taylor-Ray and Hanley, so I'm kind of fine with it. I'm glad Tolty's in that. But yeah, it looks good to me. Looks good. Just look at the poll. 78 votes, 59% of the Blues to win. We've got about 5 minutes till kickoff. Well, there's normally a little bit longer. There's more shenanigans that goes on. Never starts on time, does it? And unfortunately, I've not heard back about anything to do with the Super League, the 13, yet. So I might not hear back. But the thing is, like, Magic Round is like, it's 2 weeks away. So I kind of need to get in touch with people. They've not announced anything either. At least I don't think they have. So yeah, I don't know. Don't know what's going on with that. Not too sure. We'll see. Hopefully hear something positive from them. Hopefully. I'm going to buy some couple little bits of extra equipment in case I get the chance to go. There's some things I need to buy anyway for videos that I want to start doing next year. Right, we've got a couple minutes left. If you guys have a score prediction, throw it in. Have a go. Have a guess. You might be a hero by the end of it. But yeah, my prediction was Maroons 1-12, 28-16, Selwyn combo anytime. 86 people here, hopefully. A little bit more. Again, if you could click the thumbs up button, helps to get out there to more people. If you interact in the chat as well, push it out there to more people too. Would be greatly appreciated. Trying to get to 1,000 viewers. We might get there. Might be a couple hundred during the game, but we'll see. We'll see. If you do get the magic roll, then it could end up interviewing some proper players. That's true. Like Brad Factor. Yeah, good point. Good point. Minecraft fans going New South Wales 20, Queensland 34. Okay, comfortable win there. High scoring game. Decent. Very decent. Queensland are on the way out. They are walking onto the field, folks. Oh, I've got me some White Monster. Munster leading his team out at the minute. Right. Why Queensland walking through a car park? Great question. Oh, what a stadium. That looks huge. I'm going to Google the capacity real quick. $100,000. And that might be sold out too. Right then. Fair enough. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we've hit the 100 person mark. Just making my scrambled eggs. And beans, let's go. You're winning. Sir, you are winning. Right, teams are walking out. Do we normally get a national anthem for State of Origin or no? I can't remember. Wouldn't want to get... Oh, Jesus. It was bad enough when I used to drive to Everton games. It was bad enough for that. Sometimes could take me up to an hour to get off the car park. Well, God forbid with that. 100,000 people there. Jesus. Poll at the moment, 109 votes, 60% have the Blues to win. Alrighty. Alrighty. Right. We'll be going soon. We'll be going very soon. 100k to put that into perspective. As the British Grand Prix at Silverstone sold out twice and a bit more. Jesus. It is mental. Wembley plus an extra 10k. Mental. Insane. I feel like Australia has a bunch of massive stadiums that could be good for a World Cup. And I'm not just talking about the Rugby League World Cup, but an actual, FIFA World Cup. Australia could probably do a decent job. A lot of great cities to go to, great stadiums too. So I think Australia could have a go. Morning, Joe. Up the Blues. All righty. Good morning. I think we got a welcome to country as well. Not too sure. We've at least got Australia. Okay. Yeah, we got a welcome to country and then the national anthem. But come about 9 o'clock tonight. Oof. That national anthem, the one of England. Oh, mate. It's coming home. A lot of Australia's cricket grounds could host big games. They certainly could. Yeah, Joe, we were just saying before, it's 100k that capacity. 100k. Insane. I hope the World Cup, the Rugby League World Cup's good at the end of the year. I think it will be. I'm a little bit concerned because it's only 10 teams. But I'm just hoping for some good games. Maybe the games will be slightly more competitive because there's less teams. But we'll just have to wait and see. I will try and stream every game for that, actually. I don't think... Yeah, they don't do clashes over there, so I will try and stream every single game. Got nothing on Weldon Road, though. Nothing on Knowsley Road, and that's knocked down. All of England's games are at a decent time, thankfully. That's true. That is true. I had to check the date and time for the final, actually. Luckily, it's on a Sunday at 8 o'clock, something like that, so I'll be doing, like, I think it was Cass versus Bradford Sunday afternoon, and then plenty of time till the World Cup final. Plenty of time. I had my concerns about the World Cup, though, but I think it's going well. There's decent vibes around it. There's still some things that are a bit iffy. Weird feeling, but I think it's been decent. Messi with a hat-trick too. Look at him go. Radley, what are you doing singing the wrong national anthem, sir? What do you think you're doing? Doesn't have the World Cup fever. I get you. It doesn't feel the same, but I think it still feels good. You're not a fan of the hydration breaks? Neither am I. I understood it in... They did it during the Qatar World Cup, didn't they, I think? If it's really hot over there, I get it. But it needs to be shorter. 2 minutes at most. It's taking like 3 or 4 sometimes. Right. Folks, I'm going to end this poll in a second. Get your final votes in. 164 votes, 55% of the Blues to win. Final run-through of the team lists. In the backs for New South Wales, they have Tedesco, Tutto, Cooler, Staggs, Nwangani-Tawaze, Moses and Cleary. The forwards are Haas, Robson, Barnett, Young, Lucas and Yo. The bench is Murray, Radley, Fanua-Blake, Coruscant, Strange and Bostock. Head coach is Laurie Daly. In the backs for the Queensland Maroons, they have Ponga, Cobbo, Toya, Tabai Fidel, Fafita, Munster and Walker. The forwards are Flegler, Grant, Farsu Malawi, Nicola, Capewell and Cotter. The bench is Plath, Collins, Finifeuaki, Liera, Walsh and Taulangi. Head coach is Billy Slater. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. Our drinks in LA in an air-conditioned stadium. They don't know real struggle. Right, I'm going to end this poll. Okay. Right then. Again, if you've got any predictions, just throw them in. I've gone with the Maroons, 1 to 12. Got 10 seconds left, folks, on the countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, State of Origin Game 2 is underway. New South Wales Blues kick towards the back right corner for the Queensland Maroons. And the first carry is from Flegler, who takes it up towards the 10. So here we go. Maroons in possession. Next carry is going to be from Kurt Capewell through the centre of the park, just shy of his own 20. That's 20 seconds gone. Grant at dummy half, right to Tino Farsu Malawi. Pumping his legs, 25 out from his own try line, just right of centre field, 30 seconds gone. Grant, short side right to Nicola with the next carry. Over the 30. Blues trying to drag him back slightly, but he's going to play this pretty much where he made contact. They shift it back towards the middle with Ruben Cotter. Good to see him back at 13 instead of the back row. We can play in the back row, but at 13 I think he's a bit more productive. But Plath off the bench could be impactful. Kick on the last from the Maroons. Collected cleanly on the 20. And there's a slip from Nwangani-Tawaze on the return, but takes it up towards the 30. That is 1 minute gone. Scoop from Tedesco. Trying to get on the front foot here, just shy of his own 40. Hopefully the Blues can do better for territory this week. Staggs with the next carry. through centre field. 1 minute 10 gone. 3 tackles to go as well. Mitch Barnett with a carry up towards the halfway line. So this could be a good place to end the set for the Blues in a second. Payne Haas with his first carry of the game. Takes it inside Queensland territory. It is right to Cleary on the last tackle, 45 out. Not really finding the corners. This is going to land on the 20. Ponga goes up, maybe tackled in the air. Klein says no. But that's going to be Queensland ball. 1.5 minutes gone. So yeah, this was an issue. Wait, was that actually Moses? It definitely looked like Cleary then. The kicks in game 1 didn't land inside the 10 nearly enough. That was an issue. But Queensland in possession up towards the 30. Farsumalawi with the next carry through the middle up towards the 40. Wouldn't mind Cleary at FC. We did offer that million. That's true. Needs to up the money. Flegler with the next carry through centre field. And Daniela, thank you very much for the donation. Very kind of you. We appreciate that massively. Very kind. Kick on the last tackle from Queensland. Nwanganituwase goes up, takes it cleanly, push back a metre or two from behind his own 20. So Blues with a long way to go. A couple players having to get back on side as well. Stags with the first carry. Only makes a couple metres. 2.5 minutes gone so far. Cleary now with Toto through the middle of the park. Pumping his legs up towards the 30. In centre field, Robson at dummy half. 3 tackles to go. Tedesco with the next carry. Looking for space behind the ruck. Up towards the 40. Morning, Chris. Good morning. Short side left. Cleary to Moses. Across to Kula. Near the left touchline, very close. Stays in field though. Last tackle, 3 minutes gone. Right to Mitch Moses. Puts boot to ball on the halfway line. A lot of height on this, coming down on the 10. Collected cleanly by Ponga. Returns down the right edge of the park and is stopped just shy of his own 20. Walker, now with Robert Toya. It's just a special occasion, Chris. Come on now. Come on now. Next carry from Jojo Fafita. 25 out from his own try line, slightly right of centre field. Scoop from Grant down the short side right. Nickera in possession, takes the carry. Still just behind the 40 at the moment, 2 tackles to go. Walker back towards the middle, left to Munster. Across the tab by Fidel. Good hand. Selwyn Cobbo with room to run over halfway. Up towards the Blues 40. Bumps off 1. Taken to ground 35 out. Last tackle for the Maroons. Back towards the middle. Little kick through there towards the left-hand side. Capewell tries to kick it on. It might be a 6 again. It is a 6 again for the Maroons. Ponga in possession, shifting towards the right-hand side. There's a bit of space. Just drops it off to Toya. Nearly breaks through. Quick play the ball. Now with Munster. No markers there, so eats up about 10 metres. Offloads the ball to Ponga as well. Now with Walker. Then to Tino. Stopped 12 metres out, just right at the sticks. So plenty of tackles to go. There's 4 left. In centre field, Walker. Out the back to Ponga. Flat ball to Capewell. Nearly breaks through. 4 metres out left of the sticks. 3 tackles to go. Grant at dummy half. I think wanted to kick the ball through, but there's a penalty early on. Chance to take the 2. Definitely don't take the 2, as Finn says. You've got the territory. Don't give it up. I think they are going to go for 2. I think Queensland will go for 2. Cookie, hi, I'm a girl and getting into rugby games for the first time. Well, thank you for being here. If you've got any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. Myself or people will happily answer questions if you've got any. Well, thanks for being here. So Queensland will go for 2, unfortunately. Who coaches these teams? Do they change every year? Is it a club coach or invitational? It's basically like a rep coach, the same with like internationals. There's like a committed, dedicated head coach. Okay, well, we're going to cut that shit out right now. Less of that spam shit on this channel, Sunshine. Walker just left of the post. Will go for 2. Yeah, they're about to give away 80 metres of territory. Now, I always say, if you want to go for 2 early, if you know you can get up the field easily, then fair enough. But there's no guarantee they can. If they were already bullying New South Wales through the middle, then I get it. But they're not, so they shouldn't. Okay, Well, the penalty is good anyway, so that's going to be a 2-0 lead for the Queensland Maroons. Shocking stuff. Just tap and go, lads. Just tap and go. All right, 2-0 Queensland. Okay, we are back underway. The Blues kick towards the back right. Underneath this is Munster. Takes it cleanly, hands it off to Flegler, and drops the ball on the 10. Picked up. Chance here for New South Wales. Put down by Stags. This is why you need to stop going for 2 early on. Thank you. Stags with the try immediately after the penalty. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. The Blues go in for a try. Huzzah. Right then. That is going to be 4 points to 2. I need to see this properly. I was updating the overlay. Well, let's have a proper look at this replay. So, well, I did actually watch it. But after the knock-on. So he dropped it. It was picked up by Nwangani Tawaze. Decent carry. Gets a great offload. Stags picks it up. Picks it up. Puts the ball down. Nicely done. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. That's a strong carry, that. Great offload as well. Nwangani Tawaze is such a great player. Quality player. All right. Okay, then. It is 4-2 for New South Wales. Oh, my God. Lino, but what do you think you're doing? Will you bugger off? Queensland's going to win, I bet. Possibly. I did back Queensland to win, but it's a tough one. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. True, but I think it could be, you know, snowball effect. Sup, Finn? What's up? It's a tough kick, well, toughish kick for Cleary. A few boos ringing around from the crowd there. The kick from Nathan Cleary is good. Sweet as you like, straight over the black dot. Okay, then. Alrighty. That's 4-2 getting mad. Well, knock on from Flegler. Turn over the ball inside his own 10. So yeah, regulars of the channel will know that I don't like teams going for 2 because whatever territory you have early on in the game, you're just going to gift it away. They're inside the red zone. Take some accountability for yourselves or responsibility to be clean in possession. Because if you're going to drop the ball, it's down there and not right in front of the try line. Cheers, folks. So, back underway. Blues in possession on their own 10. Toto with the next carry, 15 out from his own line, just shy of the 20. Well, the Runners have to pay Warriors for compensation for Gannon. I'm not sure. It depends if he's not fulfilling his contract, I suppose. Next carry from the 20 is from Payne Haas, up towards the 30. Multiple men in the tackle there, but he's still dragging a few defenders. That's why he's huge up front for the Blues this week. Tedesco in centre field takes the next carry on the 4th tackle. Last one coming up. In centre field with Robson at dummy half. Left to Mitch Moses. Kicks from behind the 40. Aiming for the back left corner. Collected by Fafita. Just in front of his own 10. Returns over the 20. Now 25 out from his own try line and taken to ground. Nearly done with the first 10 minutes. Blues going to win. Watching the State of Origin. New South Wales is winning. Well, we will see. We'll see, Gabriel. Examples of not how you start, it's how you finish the game one. I know, but circumstances helped the Blues massively. They were not a good team until the red card. So 9.5 minutes gone. Grant over on the right-hand side. Hands the ball off to Tino Fasumalawi on his left. He carries it over the halfway line. Last tackle coming up. In centre field with Grant at dummy half. Right to Walker. Kicks from 40 metres out. It is collected by Toto and returns just over the 10. Next carry from Cooler. A few metres shy of the 20. Right. Will you piss off? I believe so. I don't actually know. I don't recall him actually missing a game. So we are done with the first 10 minutes. Tedesco with a scoop from dummy half. Good carry over the 30. 2 tackles to go. Plays it for Robson. He goes right to Cleary. Cross to Staggs, trying to play it quickly across to Nwangani-Tawaze, and it finds touch. They will turn over the ball inside the midfield. Oh dear, oh dear. Damn. Love a state of origin in England. I'm sort of on the fence, leaning more towards I don't want it personally, but if it would grow the game, then I'm fine with it. So Queensland in possession, fresh set of 6 inside the New South Wales Blues half. It's with Walker in centre field. Goes out the back to Munster, across to Capewell over the 20. Was looking to hand the ball off, but takes the carry. He's 15 out. Make that 12 or 13 left of the posts. 3 tackles to go. Grant goes right to Munster. Cross to Fatu Malawi, pops it up to Flegler. Inside the 10. Grant at dummy half, just right of the sticks. Goes left to Cotter. Takes the ground 3 metres out, left of the posts. 11.5 minutes gone. Last tackle. They shift it right to Walker. Chips towards the back right. Fafita goes up. So does Toto. Goes backwards. I think it's knocked on from Queensland. We are going to check this. On-field decision is no try. Bunker will have a look. Okay, he said New South Wales knock-on originally, I think. But he might have said double knock-on. Let's have a look. Okay, comes off the chest of Toto. Does it hit Fafita's fingers? I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. Does it? I don't know if it touches Fafita at all. Oh yeah, it does. Thank God I'm not in the bunker. Okay, Queensland first knock-on. Can't believe Klein is still reffing at the top level. He's been around ages to remember him doing Super League. I do as well. Yorkshire vs Lancashire wasn't even that big during its heyday. Yeah, as a Cheshireman, I don't care for it. And I don't want Warrington players playing for 2 counties that I don't care about and potentially getting injured midway through the season. That's just my view. So the Blues in possession with a fresh set. That's a good carry there from Kula up towards a 30. 12 minutes gone. That's a great carry. Through the middle. It's right to Yo with the next one. Makes about 5 metres. Take it to ground. It's now with Robson. Left to Mitch Barnett. Across to Moses. Drops it off to Hudson Young. Carries it up towards a 40. 2 tackles to go for the Blues. And a 6 again for the Blues. In centre field with Payne Haas up towards the halfway line. It's a great chance for the Blues to get up the other end of the field. Apply a bit of pressure. Swing momentum in their favour for a little bit. Hudson Young down the left-hand side, just shy of the 40. Back towards the middle now with Mitch Moses. Spreads the ball out the back to Cleary. Then across to Staggs. Shifting it down the right edge. Carries it up towards a 40. So they don't really make much ground there. Through the middle with Cleary. Across to Yo. He's going to straighten up with a carry just shy of the 30. In centre field. 2 tackles to go. Left to Moses. Back inside to Barnett. Just shy of the red zone. Last tackle for the Blues. That's 13 minutes gone. I was going to say 23. It's 13 minutes gone. Chip towards the back right corner. Contest for Nwangani-Tawaze. He's normally great in the air. Bats it back inside. And it's going to be a knock-on from Nwangani-Tawaze. And a turnover for Queensland on the 10. He is good in the air. He'll likely be a major target for kicks. Toto is a lot shorter compared to Fafita, so he's a target for kicks as well. So we'll see how they get on. We'll see. Well, Fafita with the next carry up towards the 20. Let's see if Queensland can get up the field now. Walker drops it off to Robert Sawyer. Shrugs off 1 defender and a 6 again for the Maroons. Berger says, let's go New South Wales. Lovely stuff. Munster taking a carry himself. 14 minutes gone through the centre of the park. Grant. Left to Cotter. Late ball to Capewell, but eats up more metres over the 40. A 6 again each so far in this game. Was it State of Origin Game 1 where we didn't have a 6 again for ages, or am I just making that up? Fafita, good metres down the right-hand side. Near the touchline, though. Needs to be careful. Stays in. 2 tackles to go. It's with Walker. Still down the right edge. trying to shrug off a few defenders, or Young throws him into the ground. It's kicking off, folks. Hey, 14 and a half minutes gone. There's pushing and shoving. It's back and forth. Hudson Young dragged a player to ground. And Nicola was like, nah, son, not having that. Son can't believe Walsh isn't starting. What's the story? Ponga's just been in better form. Plus, he's playing well. The Knights are also playing much better than the Broncos this year, so there's that. But Walsh wasn't in the squad last time. Ponga was, and he did a good job. So that's it, really. Ponga's playing well. So is Walsh, but Ponga's, I think, in better form this season. Penalty to Wigan. That's the one, David. That's the one. Fresh set of 6 for Queensland Maroons. 20 metres out. Capewell with a carry down the left edge. 15 minutes gone. Chance to answer back here. And equalise. Maybe take the lead again. Grant, short side left to Tabai Fidel. Limited room to run, but he's 3 metres out near the left touchline. Grant back towards the middle. He's now with Munster. Across to... Is that Trent Liero on the field already? It is. That's early. That's very early. Shifting the ball right. Walker. Ponga. Flat ball to Nicola. 4 or 5 metres out. Over on the right edge of the park. Grant. Left to Walker. Dinks the ball through. Is anyone chasing? That might go dead in goal. It does. Picked up my Nwangani Tawaze. Can go to the 20 for a 7-tackle set. It's a chance for the Blues to get up the field now. And Marky Mark will take the first carry over the 30. Good start. Let's see if the Blues can get on the front foot. Where can I watch the game? I'm in the UK watching it on Sky Sports. I don't know where you're watching from. That's the thing, so I'm not too sure. 16 minutes gone. Someone said if you download the 9 app, it'll be on there, but I don't know if it's free or if you need a VPN or whatever. Yeah, 16 minutes gone. Blues in possession on the 40. In centre field with Yo, shifting it right to Cleary. Early ball to Lucas. He's having a good year with the Knights as well, up towards halfway. Plays for Robson. 3 tackles still to go. Cleary on halfway goes left to Mitch Moses. Out the back to Cooler. Trying to get around Toya. Gets him wrapped up though. Good defence. Toya is a quality one-on-one defender. Quality. I'm looking forward to seeing Fidifoyaki getting some minutes today as well. Hopefully. Right to Tedesco. Then to Staggs. Trying to get around Tabai Fidel. Takes him to ground. 35 out. From the try line. Last tackle for the Blues. Nwangani Tawaze. Left to Cleary. Puts boot to ball. Nathan, your kicks aren't good enough, pal. Comes down on the 20. Batted backwards. Kicked on by Cleary. But collected on the 20. But I think that's Cam Munster. Kicks from Cleary have not been good enough at all. How do you think... who do you think is going to win Warrington or Leeds tomorrow? Well, the predictions video is out, Jack. You can watch that and find out. So with Walker, he hands it off to Fafita. 3 tackles to go for the Maroons. It is right to Robert Toya over the 30. Slamming into the ground. Hudson Young getting stuck in. And we're nearly done with the first quarter. In centre field with Trent Liero. Carries the ball up towards his own 40. Last tackle for Queensland. Left to Munster. Hits the belly of the ball. There's a Burton bomb here. A lot of spin on this one. Tedesco underneath it. Takes it cleanly. Well taken. And returns it up towards the 30. Still a few players to get back on side for the Blues as well. Nwangani Tawaze with the first carry. Only makes about 2 or 3 metres in total. There's 18 minutes gone as well so far. Robson. Left to Toto. Carries it left to centre field up towards his own 40. Pumping his legs. That's a good carry there from Brian Toto. Nicely done. Robson. Right to Payne Haas. On the front foot there. Strong carry over the halfway line. There we go. Blues getting on the front foot now. 45 metres out. 2 tackles to go. Robson. Right to Tedesco. Out the back to Cleary. Steps back inside. Stopped on the 40. Last tackle Robson. Left to Mitch Moses. Puts boot to ball. This is going to come down 15 out for Ponga. Goes up, takes it cleanly. And met by Dylan Lucas. And he's 18 and a half minutes gone so far. Cobbo with the next carry over the 20 through centre field for Queensland. That's a yellow card, that, Chris. That's a yellow. Collins is actually going to be coming on shortly as well. Back towards the middle to Munster. Going to take the next carry himself. Was looking for an offload, couldn't quite get it. It is right to Walker, then to Nicola. Wonder how much training they do mid-season. It's normally a 10-day camp, so 10 days before the game, they'll be in a camp, so they'll miss the week before in the league. They normally have a game at the MCG. In the last couple of years, yes, I think they've had it there. I think. Toto with the next carry off the back of a kick, which I forgot to mention. But yeah, nearly done with the first quarter. Almost done. Well, the Blues just shy of the halfway line. And with a good handful of tackles to go, so they could get inside the red zone at the back end of the set. Possibly. Well, there is a 6 again. I thought I heard him say it. Yes, there's a 6 again. And it's going to be Cameron Murray with the next carry, up towards the 30 for the Blues. Robson, left to Yo. Liero slipped over in the line. Could have been dangerous, but Cleary back inside to Murray. Stopped 25 metres out. And another 6 again. Ruck infringement there from Munster. Robson goes left to Moses. Straightens up with a carry. That might have been high. It might have been. It's not given though. Blues are inside the red zone. And we are done with the first quarter. Robson, right to Cleary. Then goes left to Yo. It's 15 out between the sticks. Great chance for the Blues to extend the lead here. Robson, left to Moses. Out the back to Tedesco. Hands it off to Kula. 15 out. Shrugs off a few defenders. Cutting back towards the middle. Takes it over the 10. Pumping his legs. 6 metres out left of the sticks. Robson at dummy half. Shifting the ball right. There's a kick through. It's knocked backwards by the Maroons. In the back right corner with Nwangani Tawaze, who slides in for another try for the Blues. Hey, player slipping over. A little bit of good fortune there, bit of luck. That's a quality looped ball over the top to Mark Nwangani Tawaze. He's got an assist, basically, and a try. Good start. Great inclusion. Great inclusion. Such a great winger, honestly. I assume he'll make the Australia squad for the World Cup this year. I assume. If not, he does have Fijian heritage, I believe. So if he played for Fiji, he'd help to elevate them, which I would not mind at all. That'll be 10-2 for the Blues with a kick to come. When's the wedding? Well, when are you going to ask? When are you going to ask, Spring? Still waiting on you. It's a Cleary. Nice clean ball over the top, collected by Nwangani Tawaze. Slides over. It's going to be a tough kick, though. Very tough one, but, you know, Cleary usually good with the boot. That 2 looks a bad choice now. Haven't recovered in territory. Talking about Selwyn Cobbo? Is that the geezer you're talking about? Well, we've got 200 people here. Thank you for stopping by, folks. It's greatly appreciated. If you could click the thumbs up, leave a like, helps us to get out there to more people. Thank you very much. I do too, Chris. Solid player. So there was a kick through from Cleary, batted forwards by Munster. It was a bit awkward. He didn't intentionally do it, but just couldn't take it in. Ends up in the hands of Cleary again. Space down the right with Nwangani Tawaze. Launches the ball across. Splendid. Splendid stuff. Okay, so it is 10-2 with a kick to come for the Blues. Cleary right next to the touchline. Tricky one, but we shall see. He did, yes, Joe. Did all right as well. Anyone from Australia or PNG in here? Yeah, reveal yourselves. If you're from Australia, maybe even New Zealand, PNG, Samoa, Tonga, let me know. Let me know where you're watching from. Wigan. Tough kick. Steps up. The kick is... Oh, it's good. It is good. 12-2 to the Blues. All right, then. Aberdeen. Oh, fair enough. A reminder, folks, I will be streaming England versus Croatia in the FIFA World Cup tonight. That's at 9 o'clock my time, and it'll be 6 a.m. in Australia. Canberra time, basically. There you have it. He strikes it, he likes it, he loves it, mate. Millie from PNG. Well, hello to everyone for PNG. I get a lot of love and support. Can't wait to do PNG Chiefs games, though, when they join in 28. That'll be fun. Well, back underway. Haas with the first carry off the back of the try for the Blues. 17.5 minutes to go in the first half. Toto with the next carry. One sec. Okay. Tino Fatumalawi went off with a Cat 2. Went off for HIA and has Cat 2 symptoms. But he's got 15 minutes to potentially pass that one. So we'll see. Blues shift the ball. Stags, decent meters, but just drops the ball on his own 40. Great chance for the Blues to really get down the park again, extend the lead. It's been a great start for the Blues, though. Much better in possession. Stronger carries through the middle, not being restricted as much, moving the ball around cleanly towards the edges. A lot more threatening out wide as well. Couple 6-agains given away from Queensland 2, which has helped the Blues to get up the park as well, of course. But a couple of times they've now gifted territory away. They've got to be careful with that. But Queensland in possession, 40 metres out. Latest carry, stopped on the 40. That is Britain Nicola with the latest carry. Trent Liero with the next one. 16 minutes, 15 to go in the first half. 4 tackles left. Grant, right to Munster in centre field. Across to Walker. Then across to Ponga, trying to step past one. Good tackle there from Tolu Kula. Stops him on the 30. Grant goes left to Max Plath. Big fan of Plath. Burst on the scene this year, really. I mean, he was solid last year from what I recall. I think I saw him last year, but this year he's been solid. Ponga on the 10 near the right touchline or over on the right-hand side. Push back a little bit. Plays it for Grant. Back towards the middle to Walker. Chips towards the back left on the last tackle or left of the sticks. Tabai Fidel goes up. Drops it backwards. Tapped backwards to Nwangani Tawaze, and he collects it cleanly, carries it over the 10. 15.5 to go in the first half. So now with Cleary, at dummy half, he goes right to Stags. Stop just shy of the 20. Cleary at dummy half again. Now with Dylan Lucas. Through centre field, pumping his legs. 25 out from his own try line. Robson. Oof, left to Murray. That's a strong shot there in defence from Collins. God, he puts his body on the line, doesn't he, Collins? Absolute tank. Haas with the latest carry up towards the 40. Last tackle for the Blues. Right to Moses. Kicks from behind the 40. Good distance on this. Going to be collected. 6 out from the try line. So already the kicks from Moses have been better than Cleary's. So maybe Moses and Strange for game 3. Moses on the right. Strange on the left. Cooking. Up towards the 30. Now with Ponga, hands it off to Fafita over the 30 now. Only got half of him as well. I know, Jesus. Some strong shots from Collins. Great player. Very underrated, I'd say, actually. Grant at dummy half, back towards the middle to Walker, out the back to Munster. Quick hands to Ponga. Space down the left, possibly. Tabai Fidel. Over halfway. The break here, that's an easy break. Option on his left, maybe. He's tackled just outside the 20. Good meters. Last tackle on the front foot. Short side left. Grant needs an option. Back inside to Munster. Needs an offload. Back inside to Walker. Chance here. Nice little switchback. Trent Liero dives over. That's a beautiful try from Queensland. Beautiful, baby. Queenslander. I'm English. Just FYI. Anyway, that was nicely done. Easy break for Tabai Fidel. There's a poor miss. I need to see that one again, actually, because that looked like a simple drop-off from whoever was the 3 in. Was it Lucas, maybe, or was it Stags? Stags lets him go. Then Lucas. Stags slips over, then Lucas lets him go. Tabai Fidel didn't really have a clean option. But then this play in the last tackle, balls from Harry Grant to go down the short side. Great offload from Munster. Walker, nice switchback from Plath to Trent Liero. Crashes over. Beautifully done. Nice try from the Maroons. That's in front of the sticks basically as well, so that will be 12 points to 8. All right. Let's get this updated. Beautiful. Nicely done. Okay then. Try for the Maroons. All right, we've got just over 200 people here. Thank you for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Okay, then. It's game on. It certainly is. Comeback is certainly on. That was a great offload. Who you wanting to win? I'm pretty much neutral, to be honest, Ryan. But I'll take Queensland because a decider is always fun, isn't it? So I'll take a Queensland win. But, well, I also predicted Queensland to win. So I want my predictions to do well. So I'll just say Queensland because I predicted them and I want a decider. I'll go with that. I am glad it's a more competitive game. And Queensland aren't running away with it like they did in game 1. But Blues definitely looking better. Thing is, I would genuinely consider Moses and Strange in the halves for game 3, but they're just not going to drop Cleary. Even though his kicking has not been that good, you kind of expect a moment of brilliance. It's a bit like Mbappe for France against Senegal last night. He did jack shit the first half. One of the best players in the game did jack shit the first half, and a bit of the second. Didn't really offer much, and then you get this moment of brilliance. Well, you get 2, really, when he's needed. So that's kind of the same thing with Cleary, really, when it comes to Origin. Any London players missing out because they're in the UK? What do you mean? Beautiful goal from him. It certainly was. It was a hell of a strike. Just when Senegal were hoping to maybe get an equaliser with like 2.5 minutes to go. But folks, we are back underway. It is 12-8 to the Blues. Collected on the try line by Ponga. First carry from Collins, just over the 10. Next carry from Trent Liero through centre field. Don't know why I have to say Trent. I could just say Liero. But 12 minutes to go in the first half. In centre field with Grant at dummy half goes right to Nicola. And he's going to be stopped just shy of his own 20. Next carry from Cotter. Just shy of the 30 through centre field. 11 minutes 50 to go. 2 tackles left. It's right to Ponga. Bobbles the ball but takes it in just in time. Stopped on the 30. Last tackle. Short side right to Walker. Plus boot to ball. It's a slightly scuffed, so not a great kick. Collected on the 30 from Tedesco. Returns up towards the 40. Not a great kick there, unfortunately. Not good. 11.5 to go. Decent place to start the set. Toto with the next carry. Drives the ball forward. Stopped on the halfway line. So good territory at the minute for the Blues. Next carry. It's Nwangani Tawaze doing a shift through the middle there. 2 tackles to go. The 40 metres out. In centre field with Murray. Left to Moses. Now Tedesco. Then Cooler. Down the left edge of the park. Carries it up towards the 30. Drops the ball backwards. But it is a penalty for the Blues. High shot on Tolu Cooler. They could go for 2 here to make it a 6-point game. I'd be okay with that. But I'm also okay with them just tapping and going. 2 makes sense here because they can get that 6-point gap. But they'll kick to touch. I like it. Backing yourselves. Might not come off, but I like the intent. I'm with it. Love that from the Blues. So back underway. They are 20 metres out. 10.5 to go in the first half. Robson left to centre field. Back towards the middle to Cleary. Drops it off to Isaiah Yeo. Over the 20. 15 out in between the sticks. Robson at dummy half. Left to Moses. Pops it across to Young. Stopped on the 10. Over on the left-hand side. 3 tackles to go. Robson. Right to Murray. Now it's Cleary. Across to Moses. Then to Staggs. Could go in here. Nwangani Tawaze. Wouldn't be surprised if he got that look. That looks very, very close to being in touch. But he's not confident. He's not confident. Normally he knows. And if he's confident, I'm confident. Because he is a absolute freak in the corner. But if he doesn't think he's got it, then fair enough. But good effort from Cobbo to get across it. Let's have a look. And I think it's going to be on the line. Oh, it's on the line. Simultaneous between the line, or half line and half in goal. Good effort. No, I'm going to need to Arze. But well done, Selwyn Cobbo getting across. I like Oz with the music they play between the gaps in the game. It's such good songs. We've started doing that, at least for my team, Warrington Wolves. We've started doing that a bit at the Halliwell Jones, but I'm not always a fan of the music. Let's get some proper tunes in there. Oof, strong shot there from Radley into Plath. He's left to Cotter with the next carry over the 40. 9.5 to go in the first half. Is this game free to air in Australia? I think so. In centre field with Liero. That's a strong shot from Radley. Oh, that looked uncomfortable. Oh, Collins is getting into him. Hey. I don't know if it was high or not. It looked awkward, but I don't know if it was high. Oh, I just missed it then. Was it high? Let's have a look. Okay. I'm not sure if we're going to see any cards in this. Yeah, support K-On! Our DJ is awful. He plays such bad party songs and not like sing-along to get people ready. I get you. When I went to Boston a couple of years back, I went to a Boston Celtics game with a mate. And they're constantly playing music like during the game. But it's so much fun. The atmosphere during a basketball game, it was a lot of fun. But off the back of a penalty, Queensland in possession. Farsu Malawi is back on the park as well, which is a good sign. In centre field, 20 metres out. Grant goes right to Walker. Drops it off to Liero. And he's going to be stopped on the 20. Nearly tipped over then from Radley. 8 minutes 45 to go. Grant left to Walker. Out the back to Ponga. Out the back to Tabaford out. Beautiful tip on. Cobbo with a bit of work to do. Stopped on the 10 near the left touchline. 8.5 to go. Tabaford out. Back towards the middle to Walker. Then to Grant on the 20. Cross to Cotter. Now Plath. Down the right-hand side. Cross to Nicola. Smashed into by Cooler. Good defence, but the whistle's blown. Another penalty for Queensland. Radley. The culprit again. You'd be pissed if you was a Bronco fan, Walsh didn't play and missed your game. Yeah, well, he would have missed. He missed last week, but if he's possibly not going to play in this one, then he'll be fine at the weekend anyway. Oh, are the Broncos on a bye? I think the Broncos are on a bye actually anyway this week. But yeah, sometimes they don't end up playing, but they will miss the week before, which is a shame. So with Grant, so fresh set of 6 for the Maroons. Capewell stopped on the 10, just left of the sticks. I do, Ryan. I go to all home games. Grant, in centre field, goes right to Walker. Drops it off to Farsu Malawi. Just less than 8 minutes to go. He's 5 metres out between the sticks. 3 tackles left. Harry Grant at dummy half. Looks right but goes left to Plath. Stopped 3 metres out left of the sticks. 2 tackles to go. Grant right to Walker. Out the back to Ponga. Spaced on the right. Toya in the corner. Good recovery. Good shift across. I saw that defence getting across there from the Blues. Stopped a metre short of the line. Last tackle. In the back right corner. Grant goes left to Walker. Ball across to Cotter. Nice switchback. Tipped on from Ponga. Tabbed by Fidel. Chasing to get to the ball. Kicks it through. Not backwards from Nwangani to Arze. And then into touch from Stags. God, what a mess. And breathe. Jesus. Well, this is going to be a repeat set, possibly for Queensland. Actually, did it go out of the dead ball line or in touch? I didn't quite see then. It's going to be a play the ball on the 10 between the sticks for the Maroons. Also, Monster, I'm open to sponsorships and other drinks companies. Thank you. And any company, really. Within reason. In centre field with Walker. Caught in a dead end, so has to take the carry himself. A few metres out. Farsu Malawi with the next carry. Nearly sort of gets through the line there. He's 3 metres out between the sticks. 6.5 to go. Couple tackles left. Grant pushes one player that's in the ruck out of the way. Walker kicks the ball through. Good chase from Toya. Might have pounced on it. I think that's batted over the dead ball line by the Blues. I want to have a look at that one because that was close. Going inside at half time, maybe. A lot of territory for the Maroons at the minute. Guess it just depends where they scored the try. Toya was so close. Well done, Toto. Just got there in time to bat the ball dead. Mince my words then. Well done, mate. 6 minutes 15 to go. Turns out it's a knock-on from Toya. So it's actually 20-metre tap, 7-tackle set. Okay. First carry, 25 out from their own line. Toto's going to play this for Cleary. He goes right to Stags. And he carries it up towards the 30. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Play the balls inside the 20. New South Wales have had 5. Queensland have had 17. Damn. So just less than 6 to go. Robson at dummy half in centre field. Left to Radley. Decent carry just shy of halfway. 2 tackles left. Robson short side left, or actually scoots from dummy half. Offloads the ball back to Murray. And he's going to be stopped 45 metres out from the try line. Last tackle for the Blues. 5.5 to go. Right to Cleary. Puts boot to ball. A lot of height on this one. Coming down on the 10. Cobbo takes it cleanly on the 10. Slammed into the ground. Good scramble there. I was a knock on and so confused. Maybe Toya just got a touch on it before Toto actually battered it dead. Plath, right to Fafita. Now through centre field, over the 20. 3 tackles left for the Maroons. And 5 minutes to go in the first half. Next carry from Cobbo. Lands on his front. Bumps off Cleary. Good stuff there. Walker in centre field. Early kick. 40-20 attempt. How's the angle? Angle and distance not great. Collected on the full by Toto on the 30. Lost a little bit of ground there. Trying to actually track back for the ball. And returns it back over the 30. 4 minutes 40 to go. Tedesco, now with Cooler. Just shy of his own 40, or actually on the 40. Not a bad place to start the set. Hudson Young with the next one. Pumping his legs up towards the halfway line and over it. Good carry. 4.5 to go. Or just shy of halfway, sorry. In centre field with Radley. Right to Cleary. Out the back to James Tedesco. Now Stags near the right touch line. Take it to ground on the 40. 2 tackles left for the Blues. Nwangani back towards the middle. Blues now in centre field, shifting it left. Moses, Young. Early ball to Cooler, trying to get around Toya. Good tackle on the 30. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Near the left touch line, right to Moses. Chips just towards the sticks. Tedesco nearly did what he did in game 1. Nearly snatched the ball away. 5 out from their own line. Queensland in possession. Capewell with a carry up towards the 10 and just over it. 3 minutes 40 to go in the first half. Second tackle, Tabai Fidel. Only makes a couple metres. Grant at 9 goes right to Cotter. Takes the carry through the middle over the 20. 25 out from his own line. 3.5 to go. Grant again at dummy half. Right to Liero. Then across to Walker. Now Ponga might have the numbers down the right. Toya stopped just shy of the 40. Last tackle for the Maroons. That looked forward to Walker. It's not given though. But it chips it straight into the hands of Nwangani. That is a poor kick. Good carry up towards the 40. I didn't even realise Munster was off. Actually, I had no idea he was off. So, what's the change then? Plath in the halves, or have they put Walsh to... Is Walsh? I don't even know. I don't know what change they've made. I'll have a look in a sec. If I can spot it, I'll let you know. 2 minutes 40 to go in the first half. 3 tackles left for the Blues. Left to Moses. Then goes right to Tedesco. Just bobbles it, but then bats it backwards. Or HIA, but who's on? That's what I'm trying to figure out. 2.5 to go. Young with a great carry. Over the 40. Last tackle for the Blues. 35 out. Robson. Right to Cleary. Inside pressure from Grant. Chips with a lot of height. Coming down on the 20. Batted backwards. It was played out by Plath. So it is a 6 again for the Blues. Okay. Great chance to extend the lead before half time. 2 minutes to go. They launch the ball left. Chance here. Possibly. Young stopped 12 metres out. 2 minutes to go. And a 6 again. Short side left. Mitch Moses steps back inside. Stopped 8 metres out over on the left-hand side of the park. Robson at dummy half. Goes right to Cleary. Options out the back. Drops it off to Radley. He's going to play this ball 5 or 6 out left of the sticks. And still a couple tackles to go. Robson. Right to Murray. Cross to Cleary. Tedesco out the back to Stags. Quick hands to Nwangani. Bit of work to do from there. Good scramble, good defence. He's 4 metres out near the right touchline. Back towards the middle. 2 tackles left. Cleary in centre field with Yo. Across to Mitch Moses. Might have the space and numbers down the left. Cooler, quick hands to Toto. Good recovery from the Maroons again. Steps back inside. Steps again. Shrugs off a few. Great offload to Young. Near the left touchline. Maybe dragged in touch. He is put into touch. Good defensive scramble there from the Maroons. Excellent stuff. Nicely done. Well done. Great recovery. Under a bit of pressure towards the back end of the half. Had to be disciplined because you don't want to just give away a cheap penalty, make it a 6-point game. But great scramble to get across on both edges. Good stuff. Good work to get him in touch there. Good defence from the Maroons. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Munster has passed his HIA. That's great news. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Few tackles left as well. Cobbo up towards a 30. Do the Maroons want to have a go here? Do they want to try and shift the ball around? Possibly. They shift it right to Walker. Now Ponga. Down the right edge of the park over the 40. 15 seconds left and 2 tackles to go. This might be the last play of the half. It's with Walker. Drops it off to Cotter. So here we go. Last tackle. 5 seconds left. This should be. Well, it will be the last play of the half. Are they going to go for something here? In centre field with Walker. With a Burton bomb. A lot of spin on this one. No one's near it though. Collected cleanly. Nwangani Tawaze will just be tackled. Put into touch. Folks, that is half time. New South Wales Blues 12. Queensland Maroons 8. Okay then. Well, much more competitive effort from the Blues this week. That's a good sign. I'll put up a fresh poll as well. Who will win? New South Wales Blues lead 12-8 at half time. So, is it New South Wales Blues or Queensland Maroons? Okay, fresh poll going up in the chat. Get your votes in, folks. Let me know who you think's going to win. All right, get your votes in, folks. And nearly hit 300 people. Again, hoping for 1,000 on one of these streams. Maybe. Again, if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. Currently at 17,869. God damn. Could hit 18k on this stream. So feel free to subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. The target is 20k by the end of the year. Do you know what? With the World Cup included, both World Cups, 25k could be a good target. Be tricky, but it's possible. You just never know. You just never know. Hi there, what do you think of England fans not allowed to take their flags to the official World Cup game? I was not aware of such things, but I think that's a ridiculous thing, unless there's, for some reason, a legitimate reason to it. But any reason why? That's an interesting spelling there, sub. But I know what you mean. But yeah, 12-8 to the Blues at half-time. Looking at the poll, 65 votes already. 58% of the Blues to win from this point on. Let's go through some of the stats as well. Let's see Wagwan in this game. So far, tries from Stags and Nwangani Tawaze and Liero. Walker with 1 conversion and a penalty, and then Cleary with 2 conversions. Right. Team stats. 51% possession to the Maroons. They've had time in possession is 10 seconds more. Completion from the Maroons is 95% compared to the Blues 76%. So Maroons have had 1 more run, but the Blues have made slightly more meters, but more post-contact meters. 2 line breaks to 0 for the Maroons. More tackle breaks from the Maroons as well. Higher average set distance too. It's a weird duality. More kick return meters from the Blues. Quicker play the balls from the Maroons as well. 5 offloads to 2 for the Blues. Slightly better tackle efficiency from the Maroons. 7 errors to 6 in favour of Queensland as well. That's... Have we really had that many errors? Does it feel like we've had 13 errors in this half? Because regulars of the channel know that I get pissed off when teams drop the ball a lot, but I don't feel there's been that many errors. There's been a small handful, but 13 errors, really? Is it? It doesn't feel like that to me. Does it feel like that to you guys? That doesn't even sound right at all. Keir Starmer said not allowed to. I'm not. Is that true, Adam? Who's your favourite to win the FIFA World Cup? I'm going to go France. I thought France before the game against Senegal just because they've got the depth in multiple positions. The quality, the depth, the experience, the coach as well. Like, Deschamps has been around for God knows how long. So, I think France are favourites. I have only watched 3 games, but I will say, again, I think Australia were very solid and could be sneaky good. I'm not expecting them to win it or anything, but I was very impressed with Australia. They set up to perfection against Turkey. Absolute perfection. Suter at centre-back, by the way. Beast. Animal. Tank. Lorry. Whatever you want. Minivan. Quality at the back. Torre impressed me up front. So did Metcalf. And, what's his name? Iran Kunda. That's the one. Iran Kunda. That front 3 worked really hard. Torre solid up front. Good hold-up play. Midfield was decent as well. Italiano had Yilmaz in his pocket all game. And then Yildiz came on. Had him in the pocket too. Italiano was solid in defence. But I think Australia set up to perfection. Absolute perfection. Put Cameron Munster back on and watch the corners. Well, he went off for the HIA, but there's no point bringing him back on towards the back end of the first half. But he'll likely be back on to start the second. Likely. Yes, Paul, it is a live chat. You've cracked the case. Aussies were big, though, compared to the other team. Yeah, that's true, Lacey. That's the thing. Like, first of all, Turkey couldn't play through them because they sat in that low block. And so many big bodies in defence as well. So, I don't know if they had any tall blokes on the bench, Turkey, or not. I don't know if they did or didn't. But if they did, they should have used one. Andy saying Blues. If you've got an exact score prediction and you want to have a guess, throw it in the chat. Have a go. Let's have a look at other World Cup games real quick. I've not released the stream schedule yet for the weekend, but I will have a quick look after this one. So for World Cup games, I'm doing England versus Croatia tonight. And then on Friday, I really wanted to do USA Australia, but I'm streaming Hull KR versus Lee instead. Which I kind of don't want to do, if I'm honest. Anyway, Czech Republic versus South Africa, that's at 5 tomorrow, which I actually probably could do. I might have time for it, but I'll see. Mexico, South Korea at 2 a.m. I might do that one. On Friday morning, Mexico, South Korea, I might do that. Yeah, USA, Australia, wish I could. Scotland, Morocco, I'm tempted to do that one. Turkey, Paraguay, not sure. Netherlands, Sweden, I'd be interested in that one. That's 6 o'clock on Saturday. Probably won't be able to do that. Germany, Ivory Coast, maybe. Spain, Saudi, that might be spicy. New Zealand, Egypt, could probably do that one. Argentina, Austria might be fun. Norway, Senegal, that's good on paper. That's 1 a.m, so I could probably do that too. That's Tuesday morning. Ghana, England, I'll obviously do that one. Unless I make plans with mates or whatever. But yeah, so there's a few World Cup games coming up that I am intending to do. What do you mean, what live, Paul? What do you mean? If you could clarify, that would be excellent. So, streams for this weekend. I will possibly be able to do Knights vs Dragons, possibly Bulldogs Seagulls, and possibly Roosters Sharks. Possibly. For Super League this week, I will be doing... So I'm going to miss Warrington Leeds because I'm actually at the game. That's tomorrow. I will do Hull KR vs Lee. And then Saturday, I don't think it's worth doing York versus Wigan because I think Wigan might batter them. You never know. I might just do Catalans Bradford. I think that's probably going to be the most exciting game of the three. Catalans versus Bradford. That will be at 6 o'clock on Saturday. And then Sunday is Saints versus Huddersfield. So there's about 5 or 6 streams I could do this weekend. Teams you go for? George, I don't really have an NRL team or an allegiance in State of Origin. I'm a Warrington Wolves fan in Super League. What I have answered previously is over the years, when I say supported, I don't mean like been a supporter of. I've normally hoped New South Wales have won because when I was younger, they always seemed to be the underdogs when I was growing up because of the players that Queensland used to have. They used to win most of the time, and they had guys like Lockyer, Inglis, Thurston, Slater, Smith, and a bunch of other blokes I'm just not remembering right now. So New South Wales were always the underdogs when I was a kid. So over time, I just wanted the underdogs, New South Wales, to do better, but they've closed the gap in recent years. So, but I don't really have an allegiance either way. My support goes to Rugby League, obviously. Wait. 296 votes on the poll at the minute. 56% have the Blues to win from this point on. Got decent numbers so far, nearly over 300 at one point. Nearly. Actually, let's see. What's the peak so far? 299. So close yet so far. See, it's crazy. There's a lot of views so far in this, but the average view duration is 39 seconds, which means that if someone joins, they are like on average likely to stay for 39 seconds. Which is weird. I wish people would stick around for longer, but I get it. Can't stare at me for too long. I get it. What's the score now? Just came in. Scoreline is just there. It'll be updated throughout the game as we go. Queensland on top says, none your business. Part of me really hopes that's your first and last name. Well, let's see if the Maroons can actually answer back, retake the lead. Took that 2-0 lead with the penalty. Do you know what? They'd be smashing it right now if they didn't go for that too. We all know it. Me and Finn know it. We know it, don't we? Waste of possession. What are they doing? Go Queensland, says Millie. Fair dues. 333 votes. 55% say the Blues will win from this point on. Azarius Marsh. That's a hell of a name, that Azarius. Let's go Team Blue. Any interesting stats for players? Still got a couple of minutes till we get started. Oh, what am I doing? Right, there we go. Player stats. Anyone having a sneaky good game? No one's massively stood out to me so far. Nwangani Tawaze, 130 run meters, 47 post contact meters. He's the best for the Blues at the minute. Tackles. Lucas, Young, Robson have all made 22. They're the most for the Blues. 3 errors from Stags and Nwangani Tawaze. Oh dear, oh dear. Tackle breaks. 3 from Toto is the best. Now, for the Maroons, let's have a gander. 104 metres from Cobbo. Most post-contact meters is Cobbo again with 32. 4 tackle breaks from Tabai Fidel. For tackles, Grant's made 20, Cotter's made 20. And errors, there's 1 from Toya, Tabai Fidel, Fafita, Munster, Flegler, and Plath. So no one's really standing out that much. Nwangani-Tawaze, I think, has still been solid. A try and an assist so far. Was you a fan of the Exiles versus England games they tried in the UK? I was a kid when they did that. I like the idea of it, but I don't remember really watching it. I mean, it could be a good idea to give, to possibly give England some decent tests throughout the season. Not sure. Would you like something like, let's say Super League had fewer teams. Let's say there was 10 teams. There's only 5 games a week, but there's a couple like bye weeks. Like every 5 or 6 rounds, there's like an England tour in the middle of the year. Every 6, 7, or 8 weeks, where they'll play a game against something or someone. So it could be, I mean, it's difficult to do, to be honest. But like, it would, hypothetically, they bring Tonga over. 2 months later, it's Samoa. 2 months later, it's Exiles. 2 months later, it's PNG, something like that. I think that would be kind of cool, but virtually impossible to do. Exiles games were okay. Never really pushed it to make it a thing. Unfortunately not. Go the Mighty Blues. It's already first half and let's run away with it in the second from PNG, says Cynthia. Sort of hope Queensland set up game 3. Yeah, I do hope Queensland come back and win it. 1, because I predicted them to win. 2, I want a decider. Where can I watch the game? I'm not too sure. If you're not in the UK, then I'm not too sure where you can watch it. Right, moments away from getting back underway, folks. I'll end this poll. 414 votes. 56% say that the Blues will win from this point on. Okay. If you want to throw in any predictions, get them in there real quick. Get them in there. And if you could leave a like, helps to get the stream out to more people. That'd be greatly appreciated. Currently at 17,800 or 17,900. 100 subs away from 18k. And we're back underway for the second half. Here we go. Blues in possession, just shy of the 20. Here we go. Chance to win it here and now in this half. Chance to get it done. So, next carry for Radley. Just over the 20, right of centre field. Short side right to Lucas. Shy of the 30, pumping his legs. Actually gets up towards the 30. I get you, Joe. I get you. Next carry through the middle from Murray. Slips over on the way through. Did he lose that then? No, he didn't. Robson. At dummy half goes left to Isaiah Yo. Stopped very quickly. Good line pressure. Or line speed, sorry. I should say. Right to Moses on the last. Kicks from behind the 40. Good distance collect on the 10. Moses is absolutely destroying Cleary for these kicks today. Cobbo with a great return over the 30. Bumps off 1. Up towards a 40. Good tackle, though, from Cooler. Cooler's been solid in defence today, actually. But just over a minute gone. Well done, Selwyn Cobbo. Well done. Queensland on the front foot now, over halfway. 45 metres out for Fafita. Plays for Grant. Right to Nicola. Takes the carry over the 40. Taken to ground on the 40 as well. 1 minute 20 gone. Back towards the middle to Walker. Drops it off to Ruben Cotter in centre field. Slammed into the ground there by Radley. It's just shy of the 30. 2 tackles to go as well. Minute and a half gone. Munster goes left to Ponga. Flat ball across to Capewell over the 20. So just inside the red zone near the left touch line as well. Last tackle for the Maroons. Back towards Milton Munster. Chips towards the back left corner. Nwangani-Tawaze goes up. Takes it cleanly. 3 metres out from his own line and pinned back in the corner. Oh, you mean like one over here, Joe? Is that what you mean? 2 minutes gone so far in this game. Or second half, sorry. Not in the game. Lucas with a carry up towards the 10. Tedesco. Now with Murray. Through the middle. 15 out from his own line. 2 tackles to go. Queens are doing well to restrict meters. Young with a great carry, though. Just shy of the 30. Last tackle for the Blues. Right to Moses. Puts boot to ball on the 30. This will come down. 25 out for Fita. Sorry, Cobbo takes it cleanly. And returns over the 30. Slams into Cleary. Puts him onto his backside. Now with Tabai Fidel. Pumping his legs up towards the 40. Nearly 3 minutes gone in the second half. Grant. Now through centre field with Fafita. Few metres shy of the halfway line. Grant goes right to Plath. Straightens up, takes it inside Blues territory. And that is now 3 minutes gone in the second half. 2 tackles to go as well for Queensland. Right hand side, Walker flat ball to Nicola. Carries it up towards the 30. Taking ground. Last tackle for the Maroons. In centre field with Munster. Chips towards the right of the post. Coming down for Toto. Takes it cleanly. Met immediately by Robert Toyer. Good defensive work. The Blues inside their own 10 again. So they are struggling for territory right now. Tedesco with the first carry on the 10. 3.5 minutes gone. Moses right to Nwangani Tawaze. Trying to shrug off one defender, but Munster gets him taken down. Good stuff there. Or takes him down. Could have just said that one. It's right to Stags. Blues are really struggling for meters at the minute. Maroons are doing a great job keeping them pinned back. Really, really good job. Tedesco with the next carry. On the 4th tackle. Last one coming up. Robson. In centre field with Mitch Moses. Hits the back of a Queensland player. Chance for a break here. Toto needs to go past one. Bumps off Munster. Was it a 6 again? It's still going. Great offload to Hudson Young up towards the 40. There is a 6 again as well. It came off the back of a Queensland player. Didn't think it was played at initially, but the ref says play on. It is a 6 again. They are 20 metres out. Great chance for the Blues. Plenty of tackles to go as well. Cleary drops it off to Radley. Inside the red zone, about 18 out in centre field. 4.5 gone. 3 tackles left. Right to Cleary. Flat ball across to Lucas. Might have been slightly forward, but not given. Stopped on the 10. 2 tackles to go. Shifting the ball left. And there's a knock-on from Radley inside the 10. Chance to build some pressure. Maybe extend the lead, but a mistake from Victor Radley. Oh dear, oh dear. So it comes off the back of Platt. I don't know if that should have been a 6 again, really. Wasn't really played at. But he ran at him, so yeah, it makes sense, actually. I get it. I get it. So this is a scrum for the Maroons on the road 10. Long way to go at the park. 8 errors from the Blues, 6 from the Maroons. Right to Fafita. It's 15 out from his own try line. Come on, Maroons, he says. Okay, fair dues. See if they can make the comeback. 5.5 gone in the second half. Grant goes left to Capewell. Drags a few defenders just shy of the 30. Grant at dummy half. In centre field with Farsu Malawi. It's going to be stopped a few metres shy of his own 40. 2 tackles to go. Who am I going for? The Maroons, because I backed them to win and because I want a decider. Good hands on the right-hand side. Fafita with a bit of room to run, but needs to be careful of the touchline. He's up towards the 40 in enemy territory. 6 minutes gone in the second half. Left to Walker, puts boot to ball on the last tackle. Coming down 15 out for Tedesco, goes up. Toy collects it though. Great offload to Plath. Gets one to Munster. Spaced on the left. Chips towards the back left. This could be a great try. Cobbo, I backed him any time. And he goes in. That's an equaliser for Queensland. What a try. Whee. So a chip on the last from Walker. Comes down 15 out. Tedesco goes up. So does Robert Toyer. Big fan of Toyer, by the way. Goes up. Wins the challenge. Great offload firstly to Plath. Then to Munster. Nice little chip towards the back left. Collected cleanly by Cobbo. Puts the ball down. That is now an equaliser for the Queensland Maroons. It is 12-all. Nicely done there from Queensland. Queenslander. Right. 12-all chance for the Queensland Maroons to take the lead for the second time in this game. As Aussies say, I guess. Yeah, fair play. Nicely done. Nice try there. So I backed him anytime. He's done it. Lovely stuff. My exact score is still on as well. I went 28-16 to the Maroons. So it's on. It's on. Okay then. Tough kick. But that's 7.5 minutes gone in the second half. Not the best place kick in the world, but at least Toya can get to it. Great challenge, great offload. Great offload from Plath as well. Big fan of Plath this year. I'm loving the Dolphins right now. Absolutely loving the Dolphins. Someone asked me on my last NRL stream, my top 8. I did kind of forget some teams as we went. But right now, in terms of performance, I think Panthers are favourites. Second are the Warriors. Third are the Dolphins right now. And at full strength, I think the Rabbitohs are fourth. At full strength. The kick's good. Queensland have the lead. Who you support in the NRL? I don't really have a team. My answer is always whoever's fun to watch is who I support. So the Tigers before all their injuries, the Rabbitohs before their injuries, the Knights, the Warriors, and I guess the Cowboys before they lost Dearden. They were fun in attack. Just whoever's fun to watch, really, is who I support. Because it's like, if you entertain me, I'm going to back you. That's kind of how it goes for me. But I don't really have a team. So back underway. Queensland in possession. They have a 2-point lead. Finally. And 8 minutes gone in the second half. 32 to go. Go for Raiders because my dad told me they had ex-Hull KR player Josh Hodgson. Yeah, they did. Stuck with them. Fair dues. I did support them a bit last year because they were fun to watch. So, Queensland in possession. 25 out from their own line. In centre field with Cotter. Just shy of the 30. 2 tackles to go for Queensland. Go Maroons watching from PNG. Well, thank you very much. Hello to the people of PNG. I appreciate your support over the years. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Kick on the last tackle from Walker. This will land 15 out for Tedesco. Takes it cleanly. Returns over the 20 through centre field. Stopped just shy of the 30. Nearly 9 minutes gone in the second half. Moses at dummy half. Short side left to Toto. Over the 30. Near the left touchline. 4 tackles to go in this set. Payne Haas is coming back on as well. They've been lacking a little bit through the middle, the Blues, so good to see him back on. That is 9 minutes gone in the second half. Haas with the next carry up towards the halfway line. 2 tackles to go for the Blues. Tedesco on the 4th tackle gets a great offload to Robson. Right to Cleary, then to Staggs. Good meters down the right-hand side. Up towards the 30 and just over it. 25 out, near the right touchline. Back towards middle to Cleary. Goes at the line. Chips over the top. Chase there from Tedesco. Putting Ponga under pressure. Shrugs off one. Steps over another. He's in the 100-metre hurdle. Look at him go. Well, good return from Ponga to get out of trouble there. Up towards the 20. Now with Fafita. Down the right-hand side. Over the 20. Should become a Saints supporter. They're fun to watch if you like comedy. Just like Step Brothers. Just like Step Brothers. So with Ponga. Through centre field. Slips over. A few metres shy of halfway. Folks, we are done with 10 minutes in the second half. We have half an hour to go. Right to Walker. Kicks from behind halfway. Was it played at? It was. So it's going to be a 6 again for the Maroons. Grant. Hands it off to Plath. Stop just shy of halfway. So plenty of tackles to go. In good field position right now. Collins with the next carry. Down the right edge of the park. Bumps off one into his backside. That's Mitch Moses. Sit down, son. Through the middle with Walker. Left to Munster. Couple steps and a shimmy up towards the 30. Great chance for the Maroons now. Great chance here to extend the lead. Grant. Left to... I was going to say Smith, then it's Walker. I don't know why I was going to say Smith, but Tabai Fidel, good meters down the left-hand side. 15 out. Near the left touchline. Last tackle. Grant. Goes right to Walker. Then across to Munster in centre field. Chips towards the back right corner. Fafita is there, so is Toto. I think it might have been a knock-on from the Queensland, but it's going to be knock-on... Double knock-on first from the Blues. Says Ashley Klein. We've had no challenges yet either, so... And they doesn't look like they want to challenge it. Yeah, it was knock on from Toto first. Just. Only just. We've got 330 people here. Howdy, folks. Good to see you. Good to have you. Okay. So a chance for Queensland to build a bit of pressure, maybe extend the lead. They've got a scrum on the 10 between the sticks. Great chance here. I'm going to call it now. Munster will score next off the back of an assist from Grant, close in front of the try line. Or Cobbo just goes in off the back of the scrum. Sorry, I meant that later. I meant later on. That's a try for Queensland, by the way. I went completely dead because I didn't get that prediction right, but it's a try for Queensland. Queenslander. All right, then. They extend the lead. It's now a 6-point gap. All right, 18 points to 12. So off the back of the scrum, Ponga feeds it in. The switchback out the back to Ponga. Getting some leverage on the outside of, I think that was Staggs. Let's have a look. That switchback from Walker. So Cleary jams into him. Great ball out the back. Staggs gives up on Tabai Fidel, but Conquer gets a Ponga. That speed on that sweeping run. Nwangani Tawaze has to get in there as well, protect his inside shoulder. Cobbo with enough space. Good fend as well. Good finisher in the corner. Gets it down. That's a solid play there from Queensland. Very solid. All right. Lead extended for the Maroons. Used to follow the Bulldogs after they played Leeds in the World Club Challenge. Oh, fair enough. I used to really enjoy watching the Bulldogs as well over the past couple of years. They were a bit of an underdog as well, who started improving a bit. So I kind of liked them a bit, but not so much. They're just a bit boring. So far, Cobbo, 2 tries. I missed those stats. Anyway, I'll find out later on. But great try from Queensland. Lovely stuff. Another reminder, if you could click the thumbs up button, helps to get out there to more people. I need, as well, 77 more subscribers to hit 18,000. So if you're not subscribed, please do. I'll be streaming State of Origin Game 3 in a couple of weeks as well. I'm streaming multiple NRL games, Super League games, and FIFA World Cup games. And also at the back end of the year, I'll be doing Rugby League World Cup content, and I'm going to try and stream every single game. I'm going to try to, because there's not that many. So I'll try and stream every single game for the Rugby League World Cup. Got 400 people now. Not sure if I'll get to 1,000 on this one. Depends what the game's like towards the back end. Maybe Game 3 if it's a decider. Maybe. Maybe. It's in Australia. And PNG as well. Kick from Walker is. That looks good. Straight through the middle. So that is an 8-point gap. A really important 8-point gap. But there was a comeback that they had to make initially. Time for the Blues to do it again. So 8-point lead for the Queensland Maroons. Great conversion there from Walker near the touchline. We are done with 13.5 minutes of the second half so far. 20 points to 12. I need 4 from the Blues and 8 from the Maroons to get the exact score right. But I do have Maroons winning by 1 to 12 and a backed Cobbo anytime. But we're back underway. There's a kick towards the back right. Munster hands it off to Collins. Hits the defensive wall. Takes it over the 10, but is dragged back a few metres. So 13.5 minutes gone so far in the second half. Grant, now with Cotter. Hits the defensive line again. Taken to ground 15 out from his own line. 3 tackles to go. In centre field with Flegler. Up towards the 20. Take it to ground. Need no conversions if the tries. Pretty much. Queensland can get a try and a kick and then a penalty. But it's alright. It's fine. As long as I get the margin, I'll take that. But Nicola with the next carry down the right-hand side, or right of centre field. Just shy of his own 40. Last tackle. Boot to ball. Tedesco underneath it, takes it cleanly on his own 10. Returns it through centre field up towards the 20. And a few metres over it as well. Just over 14 minutes gone. Sarufa says, go Maroons. Toto with the carry, just shy of the 30. And Fanua Blake is finally on the field. There's a scoop from Tedesco. Kind of falls over. 3 tackles to go for the Blues. Fanua Blake's going to take his first carry of the game. Right of centre field and up towards the 40. 2 tackles left for New South Wales. It's with Hudson Young through the middle. Stopped just shy of halfway. Last tackle. Reece Robson goes right to Cleary. Puts boot to ball from behind halfway. Poor kick again. Coming down on the 20. Nathan, you are better than this. Got the first try. Stags got the first one. But Queensland in possession. Tabai Fidau up towards a 30. Grant goes right to Fafita. A few metres shy of the 40. Few tackles to go. It is left to Flegler. Takes it over the 40. 15 and a half minutes gone in the second half. 2 tackles left for Queensland. Short side left from Grant. Possible line break. He does have a break support from Ponga. In the back left corner. One to beat. Steps back inside. Tackled on the 10 near the left touch line. Great chance from the Maroons here. Few players need to get back on side for the Blues. They shift it right. Walker. Munster in centre field. Chips towards the back right. Toto versus Fafita. Fafita goes up like a salmon from the river. Avoids the mouth of the bear. Collects the ball. Comes down with it. Places it onto the ground. Folks, that is a try for the Maroons. Queenslander. That is 24-12. Fair play. Great break from Harry Grant there down the short side left. Few players not able to get back in time. Space down the right-hand side. Great kick towards the back right corner. Fafita is taller than Toto. He was also tracking back as well to get into position. Really well-placed kick there from Munster. Fafita goes up, takes it cleanly, comes down with it. Beautiful stuff. That's true, Ryan. That's why I was glad that the Blues at least brought Nwangani Tawaze back in, because they didn't really have a proper aerial threat on the wings. Toto is okay offensively in the air, but defensively struggles at times. I think that's probably his biggest weakness, is defensive aerial contests. But it's a 12-point lead for the Maroons. Could be 14 with a kick. 500 people in here. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, get active in the live stream. Links to social medias in the description too. Billy Slater's loving it, mate. Hey. He's loving it. What do we got for subs? 55 away from 18k. 55. Slater's put a rocket up their arse at half time. Probably. Actually, well, I don't know. I reckon he's a bit more chilled out, a bit more mellow. He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy to go ape shit. Walker's been pretty good with the boot so far. Tough kick once again near the right touch line. Can he convert this one? This is huge to make it a 14-point game. Looks good. It's sweet. Walker nails another one. So that is 26 points to 12. Fair play. Fair play. Okay then. So comfortable for Queensland at the minute. Who won? The game's still going, mate. 22 and a half minutes to go. Nearly into the final quarter. Blues will get us back underway. They could go short here, but I don't think they will. They do not. Collected in goal by Munster. Hands it off to Collins. Strong run up towards the 10. The ball comes loose. Knock on from the Queensland Maroons. They will gift. Scorelines right there. Knock on from Collins. He wants a challenge, though. They will finally challenge. They will challenge. So they think it was stripped out. with the comeback Blues? We will see, Tarika. We will see. Let's have a look. Was it stripped? I don't think it was from initial viewing, but we'll have to see. Okay. I don't think it was stripped. Okay, there's a hand on the ball, actually. They're going to say challenge unsuccessful. So Queensland basically arguing as well that there's no intent to wrap from Young, which I kind of agree with. Anyway, challenge unsuccessful. Blues ball inside the red zone. Chance to answer back. So scrum on the 10. They shift it right. It's with Moses. Oof. Stags slammed into the ground. 22 minutes to go. Fanua Blake with the next carry. Through centre field. Stopped 6 metres out. Slightly right of the post. Robson at dummy half. Left to Yo. Through the middle. 5 out between the sticks. Make that 3. Maybe make that 2. Just left of the post. And a penalty for the Blues. Yo's just going to tap in a second. Or gives it to Robson to tap. Okay, so 5 metres out. Fanua Blake. Oh no, it's actually across to Haas instead. For the first carry of this fresh set for the Blues. Yeah, they could do with scoring in this one, Ryan, but there's still plenty of time for a comeback, I think. So they don't have to force it yet. But obviously, they'd love a try right now. Cooler is stopped on the 10 over on the left-hand side of the park. 3 tackles to go. That's 4 tackles, sorry. In centre field with Fanua Blake. Back over the 10. 8 or 9 out in centre field. 21 minutes to go in this game. Robson. Left to Cleary. Flat ball across to Young. Stopped 8 out left of the sticks. In centre field with Cleary. Ball across to Tedesco. Might have the numbers down the right-hand side. Could be a 2 versus 1. Stags in the corner. Nwangani Tawaze. Work to do. Great finish. Nwangani Tawaze in the corner. Excellent finish. Great scramble. Good effort to get across. Limited space. But finds the line anyway. Really nicely done. That's a good answer there from the Blues to possibly get back into it. Fair dues. It will be 26 points to 16 with a kick to come. Really important kick. Howdy, Leah. Are there more interchanges as there are more people on the bench? No, it's the same number. It's just once you've used 4 players off the bench, they're the 4 that you're locked in with. But no, it's the same number of changes. Just more options, which I do quite like. Have they not tackled him? That little stutter, I think everyone sort of tried to watch for the little step. Or the little stutter. Well, Cobbo actually sort of tripped slightly. Who? Nwangani Tawaze. If you were asking who scored. Great finish. Tough kick for Cleary. It is a 10-point gap. And folks, we are into the final quarter of the game. The kick is... It's good from Nathan Cleary. My exact score prediction is now impossible, but oh well. The margin is still on. I went with Queensland by 1 to 12. Okay. So it is an 8-point game. And there's still just over 19 minutes to go. So plenty of time. Plenty of time. Still even time for the Maroons to score as well. It's a great rule. If they had that in Super League, more kids could get a run out. People won't be playing out of position, risking injury. That's true. That is true. There are a lot of players, actually, in the NRL complaining about it because they think you give a kid a chance to possibly play, but then they're on the bench, but then don't play. I think that seems to be their main reasoning for not liking it, which is weird. It's just really weird. I think overall it's a good idea. But we are back underway. Blues in possession. Toto with the latest carry. 15 out from his own line. Haas with the next one over the 20. Slightly right of centre field. 18 minutes and 40 to go. Robson, short side right to Tedesco. Carries it just shy of the 30. Offloads back to Robson. Takes it over the 30 through centre field. Tedesco dummy half. Goes right to Cleary. Kick from behind the 40. That's a poor kick again. Cleary's kicking has been shit today. His kicking has been shit. Just let Moses stick with it, because his kicks have actually been good. Fafita with the next carry up towards the halfway line and over it. Still 3 tackles to go as well. Bring on Appy? Maybe. Could be worth that kind of experience. Fresh legs through the middle? Maybe. Grant at dummy half on the 40. 2 tackles to go. Left to Walker, then Ponga. Tips it on. Tabai Fidel. 1 to beat. Steps back inside. Across to Selwyn Cobo. Kicks the ball through. Tabai Fidel collects it. That's a beautiful little try there from Queensland. They will extend the lead. But it's also kicking off as well. Hey, the bunker will check though. It's not confirmed just yet. The bunker will check. But that could be a nice little try there. I didn't see what happened. I don't know if somebody was taken out late. We will see. I'm not really supporting anybody in the way that you guys are, but I'm backing Queensland to win because I predicted them to and I want a decider, which it looks like we'll get. It's a nice little kick through from Cobo. Nice little kick through. Great tip on from Ponga. Let's have a look at this. Ooh, shoulder from Stags into Ponga. So that's what they were kicking off about. Yeah, that's the shoulders to the head. That could be a card for Stags. Could be. Maybe. Because you might say it's late and it's direct contact from the shoulder to the head. This could be a card for Stags. Could be. You'll know by the sound effect that I play if it is a card or not. Just hang tight. Walsh activated? Maybe. Actually, how many changes do you make? Plath, Collins, Liero. We've not seen Fifoyoaki yet, who I thought we would, or at least hope we would. Oh. After all that, folks, the try is confirmed. I do apologise. The try is confirmed. It is 30 points to 18. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless gate, Campbell. You dickhead.
It's a yellow card for Katoni Stags. All right. So he's gone for 10 minutes. Walsh is warming up as well. Blues really need the Maroons to miss this one. I can't see them scoring 3 times in 16 minutes, being a man down as well. And they've got to make sure they don't concede again. Yeah, I completely forgot about the try, to be honest. I was waiting on the, looking at the replays for the foul. Completely forgot about it. Great tip on. But yeah, that's a fair card. If that wasn't State of Origin, that would have been a red. Maybe. Maybe. The backs are getting on with scoring tries, whilst the forwards are just trying to start fights with with Stags. The kick from Walker is good. 32 points to 18, 14-point gain. Ethan Strange is coming on. Okay. I'd take Cleary off, to be honest. Put Moses back on the right-hand side. for him to kick, put Strange on his preferred side on the left. Where's he playing? He's come on for Fanua Blake. This ain't a like-for-like change, that's for sure. At 38-24? Very possible. Very possible. We are back underway with a short kickoff. It is not going to reach the 10. They make about a metre on that kick. Can you show me full video for states of region? I guess you meant state of origin. Unfortunately not. I don't have the rights to show it. Tello, unfortunately. If I had millions of dollars to pay for it, I would do. But I don't. So I can't. Unfortunately. But there's 9 minutes 20 left on the sin bin for Katoni Stags. Queensland in possession and halfway with Plath through centre field. If Queensland score again, it is definitely game over. I think it's game over anyway, but it's definitely game over if they score again. Nicola with a carry up towards a 40. 3 tackles to go for Queensland. Too busy thinking about Warrington. That's why he's kicking bad. He's just ready to move to Appleton, I think. 15 minutes to go, folks. 2 tackles left for Queensland. Scoot there from Grant. Don't do it to him. He's done it to him. Collins. Lindsay Collins with a try. Harry Grant, you absolute freak of nature. Scoops the ball up. Bit of space behind the ruck. Slices through. Hands it off to Collins. Goes in. That is the victory secured, in my humble opinion. Way. And it's close to the stick, so that will be 38 points to 18. There you go. Lead extended for the Maroons. I think they have now officially secured the victory. Put a bid in next game. Think you'll get them for 50 quid. I might get a frame for 50 quid. Maybe. Do you think you should bring back Yorkshire, Lancashire? Personally, no. If it's going to... I don't mind trying it for a year, and if it somehow grows the game, gets it out to more people, then sure. But personally, no, I don't want it. So Cotter plays it for Grant. Looks at the markers. Little dummy. Cleary's gone, mate. Sent for a hot dog or a Vegemite sandwich. I come from a land down under. Lindsay Collins, the big man, with the try. 500 people here. Howdy, folks. What are we at for subs? Are we at 18k? 18,001 subscribers. Thank you, folks. Hey, that is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for that. 18,000 subscribers. The target was 20k by the end of the year. I might increase it to 25k. We've got one more Origin game. We've got half of the season left to go. We've still got the Football World Cup. And then we've got the Rugby League World Cup. And maybe even the odd Formula 1 or NFL stream here and there. Maybe. So 25k is possible. We will see. Well, thank you for 18k. That is very much appreciated. And the kick is good. Still do it under 18 level, or the juniors. They're great. I have seen some of the highlights and clips for War of the Roses. For the unders. The academies. And it's decent games. But I don't know. I don't know if I want it. What's going on right now? Just waiting to get back underway. I've got you. I've got you, Toast. I've got you. Short kick-off from the Blues. Batted backwards by Queensland. Collected by Ponga. And he's tackled 25 out from his own line. Queensland in possession. They might hit 40, to be honest. Maybe 50. They only need 2 tries, 2 kicks, which they might get in the final 13 minutes. So I think Queensland might actually hit 50. In centre field with Flegler. Bumps off one defender in Cooler. Grant waits a dummy half. That is very true, Ryan. Very true. Next carry from Plath, just shy of the halfway line. 2 tackles to go. Grant, right to Walker. Straightens up with a carry. Nickero with a strong run on his outside, but doesn't use him. Ball comes loose, and it is a penalty for Queensland. Ruck infringement from Robson, apparently. Oh, they were going to start kicking off. Klein gets involved there. That's respect from Klein there for getting involved and breaking that up straight away. Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. 12 minutes, 15 to go. Penalty for Queensland. They kick to touch. They'll start a brand new set on the 30. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. So, 15 metres out. In centre field. Queensland in possession. 12 minutes to go. Left to Munster. Drops it off to Cotter. Stopped on the 20. Second tackle. Grant over on the left-hand side at dummy half. Right to Munster. Out the back to Walker. Across to Ponga. Now with Toya. Steps back inside or straightens up. He's inside the 10, 6 metres out. Few tackles to go. Back towards middle. Grant, Liero, Munster. Space down the left. Great ball over the top. Cobbo. Bit of work to do. Steps back inside. Offloads the ball to Grant. Now with Plath. Shifting it right. Straightens up. Back over the 20. 15 out. Just shy of the 10. Plays for Grant. In centre field now with Munster. Switches back to Trent Liero, his teammate. He offloads it to Walker. Kicks through. Chase from Tabai Fidel. Collected by Tedesco. He is tackled in goal. So that is a goal line dropout. 11 minutes to go. I assume they'll go short on this one. 56-16 highest score game I could find. Showed up in the first half. They could have beat them. Certainly could have done. Are Leeds fans behind the sticks at Warrington? Yes. West Stand. Behind the sticks. Short dropout from Cleary. And it's collected by Selwyn Cobbo. Please let you know about what? What would you like to know? What's the story in Balamory, by any chance? Farsumalawi with a carry over the 10. Left of the sticks. 10.5 minutes remaining. 3 tackles left. Grant, short side left to Cotter. Offloads the ball back to Grant. Now with Farsumalawi. Bumps off a few. He's a metre in front of the try line left of the sticks. 2 tackles to go. Grant, right to Walker. Now Ponga. Straightens up. Couple steps. He stopped 2 metres out over on the right-hand side of the park. 10 minutes to go. Grant launched it back towards the middle to Walker. Flat ball to Munster. He does surrender there. So 10 minutes remaining, folks. Last tackle for Queensland on the 10 between the sticks. Grant looks left but goes right. Liero straightens up with a carry. Flicks it back. Grant tries to pick it up, but I think... Is it knock on? 6 again for Queensland. 2 metres out. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Munster, short side right to Walker. Goes at the line. And a 6 again inside 10 metres. 9.5 to go. I do think Queensland's going to hit 50. Grant, back towards the middle. Munster, now with Plath. He's going to play this just in front of the right post. 2 or 3 metres out. Plays for Grant. Launches it left to Munster. Cuts back towards the middle. Caught down a dead end at the moment. Just takes the carry himself. Plays it 8 metres out. Where he's about to. Plays for Grant. And... Oh, okay. Tries to draw in a foul there. Klein's not having it, but Plath trying to crash through. Nearly. 8 minutes 50 to go. 2 tackles left. Inches away from the line. Grant launched it left to Munster. They got the numbers and space on the left. Great tip on from Ponga. Cobbo in the corner. What a finish from Cobbo. Is that a hat-trick? Or is that 4? I think he's got it. On-field decision from Klein is no try, actually. Could be in touch, but we'll have a look. Let's have a look. It is. Folks, it's a try from Selwyn Cobbo. Cam Smith's right on that, to be fair. He's right. What format? Yeah, the first angle very clearly shows you that he's not in touch. Very clearly. And the grounding is also good. This will be 42-18. Okay, then. Right then, folks. The bunker says it's a try. Splendid. Magnificent. Excellent. Lovely stuff. Well done, Queensland. Good stuff in the second half to fight back. Howdy, Johnny. Howdy. Tough kick, though, but Sammy Walker's been nailing him from the touchline. That was a great finish from Cobbo. Is that 3? Or is that 4? That is 3. Fair dues. Walker, 6 out of 6 from conversions. Plus a penalty as well. How long's left on the sim bin? I think it's about a minute or so. Sim bin for Stags will be done soon. That's the one, Sandra. You nailed it. You got it. This is right next to the touchline. The kick from Walker is... Oh, my God. Stop it, Sam. Stop it. The kick is good. 44-18. Moses has gone off. I think Queensland will make it 50. Well, there's only 7.5 minutes to go. Stags will be back on very soon. This shit has to happen, otherwise Game 3 will be shit. I get you. I was hoping for a decider. I had Queensland 1-12, but at least I got the winner. Hi, Moses. Ruby says, let's go Maroons. They're doing well. Doing very well. Is that Fidafewaki? It is Fidafewaki. I'm a big fan of Mr. Kulikefu. Big fan. Up towards the 30. 6 minutes 50 to go. Plath with a carry up towards his own 40. 2 tackles left. Grant looks right but goes left to Munster. Flat ball to Nikora over halfway. 45 metres out from the try line. Right to Walker. Puts boot to ball. Towards the back left corner. Collected cleanly by Nwangani Tawase. Trying to bump off a few defenders, but is brought down 6 out from his own try line. And it's going to be Murray with the next carry. A few seconds left on the sim bin for Stag, so I'll just take this marker off. But New South Wales in possession. And Katoni Stags now re-enters the field. They won't hit 60. There's only 6 minutes to go, Toast. They won't be 60. Yo with the next carry. Good meters. Lands on his front. 5 minutes 50 to go. Right to Cleary. Drills it low. Bounces up nicely for Ponga. Nearly trips over. Returns over the 20. Up towards the 30. Taken to ground. Haas with an arm around the neck there. Plays it for Walker. He hands it off to Fafita. 5.5 minutes left in this game. Hang on. Bear with me. Queensland in possession. 91,671 for attendance. 91,000. That's an Origin record, that. Jesus. Fair play. 5 minutes to go. Queensland in possession. 2 tackles left. Munster with a couple steps there. Takes it over the 30. Last tackle. Right to Walker. Chips towards the right of the post. Tedesco underneath it. Takes it cleanly. Comes down with it 2 metres out from his own try line. 4 minutes 45 to go. Long way for the Blues to go here. Up towards the 10 with Brian Toto. Strange at dummy half. Hands it off to Tolu Kula. Pumping his legs just shy of the 20. It's now with Murray. Shifting it right to Cleary. Takes it over the 20. 25 out from the try line. Robson. Controlled by the foot of Isaiah Yeo. Last tackle coming up. Right to Cleary. Puts boot to ball. Hits the belly of it. Barely any distance. Lands on halfway. Comes off Mitch Barnett. Still the last tackle. That could be 6 again. It is 6 again. Ethan Strange. Shrugs off a few defenders. Gets an offload for Tedesco. Hands it off to Mitch Barnett. Chance here for some points from New South Wales. At least get a bit of pride back in there before the game's done. 3 minutes 40 to go. By the way, you look fancy. Oh, thank you very much, Toast. Greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. It's a special occasion. Cleary stopped just shy of the 10. Yeah, good point, Ryan. 6 again for New South Wales. Inside the 10 with Murray. 5 metres out between the sticks. 3 minutes 20 to go. Robson. Left to Yo. Spins. Nearly at the line. Inches away. Good scramble. Good stop. It is left to Hudson Young. Nearly. Good defensive work there from Queensland. In centre field, Mitch Barnett slices through, puts it down between the sticks. Fair enough. Big man gets a try. And that'll be 24 for the Blues. Fair dues. If they can get one more try and kick, that does make my margin correct. No, it doesn't. I need 8 points, sorry. Silly, mate. The maths ain't mathing. Isn't this third game? No, Toast, it's second. It's in the title, lad. Come on now. But chill out, Vanessa. Chill out. Or Vanessa. Just relax. Relax. And the kick from Cleary is good. 2 minutes 45 to go. Okay, then we'll get back underway very shortly. A few minutes to go, though. I think even if the Blues score another try, the scoreline's still not that respectable. The next game, or final game, is Wednesday the 8th of July. And it's in Brisbane. Folks, we are back underway. 2 minutes 40 to go in this game. Still a chance for Queensland to hit 50, but not too sure at this point. 2.5 to go. Mitch Barnett plays for Robson. Now with Toto up towards the 20. 4 tackles to go. In centre field with Cam Murray up towards the 30. Right to Yo. Then to Cleary. Across to Staggs. Bumps off one defender in Selwyn Cobbo. Good meters up towards halfway. Gets an offload for Lucas. And he takes it just over the halfway line. It's now with Cleary. And he drops the ball on halfway. Based on performances, I would drop Cleary for game 3. His kicking has not been good at all. Moses' kicking has been much more effective. I would play Moses at 7 on the right. I would play Ethan Strange at 6 on the left. On both sides where they're comfortable playing. You've got to drop Cleary for game 3. I mean, you can make the argument that you want a player like that available for the decider, which I get. But when it comes to State of Origin, he's not doing it. And so far in these 2 games, his kicking has not been good. It's just not been good. I think you kind of have to drop him for game 3. But they're not going to do it. Laurie Daly's not going to do it. 1 minute to go. 3 tackles left for Queensland. Walker goes left to Munster. Corner dead end, has to surrender as well. 45 seconds left. 2 tackles to go. Plays it for Plath. Now with Farsu Malawi over the 30. Just over 25 metres out left to centre field. Last tackle for Queensland. Oh, it's a bit of cramp there for Tino, maybe. Short side left to Munster. And he's going to be tackled 25 out. 30 seconds to go. Fair play, Queensland. Fair play. Just give him the ball. Just give him the ball. 19 seconds to go. Cleary back towards the middle to Tedesco. Takes the carry up towards the 30 and just over it. 10 seconds remaining. Robson. Left to Strange. Couple steps. Look for an offload. Gets one. Possible break. Stopped on the 40. Is that a penalty? Or is that the whistle full time? Folks, that is full time. New South Wales Blues 24. Queensland Maroons 44. Okay. Match review. Great start from the Blues. In terms of metres per set, much more effective. Better carries through the middle. More effective spread the ball towards the edges too. So, in the cycle, getting up the field a little bit easier. Defensively, couple sets where they actually restricted Queensland. So, they did much better to start the game. Much better. And Nwangani Tawaze, a huge threat over on the right wing. And should probably be in the squad for the next game as well. But, in the second half, great comeback from Queensland. Very direct through the middle. Good ball movement towards the edges. That left-hand side. Cobbo was involved in a lot of great stuff over on the left. Some nice little plays either down the short side, off the back of scrums, or spreading the ball in shape. Just execution in the second half from Queensland was solid. Also in the first half, one thing that did help the Blues was a lot of 6-agains given away from the Maroons. But yeah, second half, the Maroons much more clean in possession, getting up the field really well, moving the ball around cleanly. Some great tries. Really well worked. Beautiful tries. Grant with some individual efforts. Finding a break down the short side left. Collins going through to basically secure the game. They scored more tries after it, but that was a game-winning try. Munster with great moments. A great chip towards the back right for Fafita to beat Toto in the air. Walker with some great kicks as well. Plath with great carries. A lot of individuals stepped up this week. I mean, they were good last week as well, but they were huge in this game. But for New South Wales, the kicks from Cleary are not good enough. They are landing on the 20 constantly. It's very few times where it's landed on the 10 or behind it. The kicks from Cleary are not good enough. I'm of the opinion, and if you take the kicks that Moses put in today, they were much more effective getting towards the corners, more distance as well. Strange was also the Blues' best player in Game 1. You drop Nathan Cleary for Game 3. You put Moses at 7 on the right and Strange at 6 on the left. You can make the argument to drop Tedesco for Edwards to mix up the spine. You can make that argument. I think Tedesco's still fine. But it's got to be Moses and Strange, in my opinion. Because the kicking from Cleary is not good enough. But yeah, Munster really stepped up since Origin has started. He stepped up in the league and in Origin. But so good, especially in the second half. So good from Queensland. Right then, folks. A reminder, I will be streaming England versus Croatia in the FIFA World Cup tonight. That's it. Starts at 8:55 p.m. my time. And it'll be 5:55 a.m. Australia time. But yeah, I do want to say thank you for stopping by. And thank you for helping me hit 18,000 subscribers. Currently at 18,046. A reminder that you can watch my predictions video for this week. Got the Knights vs Dragons, Tigers vs Dolphins, Titans Panthers, Bulldogs Seagulls, Warriors Cowboys, Storm Raiders, and Roosters Sharks. So if you want to check out my predictions for this round, go to the channel, go watch the video. I did have Queensland to win by 1-12. I got the winner, just not the margin. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. Hopefully see some of you for the stream later on. Come on England, it's coming home. And there'll be a couple of NRL and Super League streams at the weekend. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your week if I don't see you. Well done, Queensland. Turtle Pit.